Hey guys, Pastor John here with Coram Deo Church, wanting to take a moment to respond to some of the questions that were submitted at our event we hosted earlier this week, God and Government According to the Word. We had a number of questions submitted. Pastor Rustin and I did talk through some of those questions, but there were simply too many questions for us to address. And so we're going to be releasing videos addressing those questions. And this is going to be the first video of me responding to some of the questions we did not get to respond to last night. So the first question I'm going to respond to is this. Why has Coram Deo been so slow to create an alternative to public school? It seems like Noah starting to build the ark when the water is up to his knees. So a little bit of the backdrop to this question is that we discussed both at our church family meeting on Sunday evening as well as the event, God and Government According to the Word. We discussed the idea of education, and the elders had shared that we've talked about the idea of starting a school or a co-op or something of that nature. And so this question assumes that. So if you don't know that that was going on in the background, this question might sound weird to you. But this person is asking, hey, why haven't you guys done this? It's like Noah trying to build the ark when the water is up to his knees. And the answer to that question is very, very simple. It is, there are other arks. So what I mean by that is that there are private Christian schools in our community. There are homeschool co-ops. There are numerous homeschool co-ops, and there's also the option of a family just homeschooling without a co-op. So when I read this question, I hear the person assuming the only alternative to public school is Coram Deo Church starting a school, and that simply is not the case. There are other options available. Everything from private Christian schools to co-ops to people simply homeschooling their kids at home. And people from our church have landed in all of those different categories. There are some people who have sent their kids to private Christian schools. There are some people who have their kids participating in a co-op. That's what my family's doing. And there are some people who are just doing homeschool at home with their own kids. All of those can be a great option. What we've discussed is starting something in Coram Deo that would be either a private school option or a co-op option, something like that, that would provide parents with support and an alternative to public education. But the reason that we haven't moved super quickly on that is because we know right now there are other options, there are other good options that exist in our community. And so it's not as if Coram Deo doesn't provide this, there is no other solution. That's simply not the case. There are other good solutions available, but that doesn't mean that we wouldn't consider starting some sort of co-op. We're actually quite interested in that, which is, I think, what spurred this question in the first place. So I hope that clears you up. There are other great options. If you don't know what those options are, reach out to me, reach out to a pastor. We'd love to tell you what they are. And for those of you who are interested in seeing Coram Deo start some sort of school co-op, please reach out to us. We've had a couple of you reach out just in the last 48 hours who said, hey, I'm in, I want to help. If that's you, if you're thinking about that, go ahead and reach out to us. Let us know. We'd love to hear from you and hear your feedback and input. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers the question, and we'll talk to you and hopefully see you soon. All right, take care.